So hey everyone, this is Nikhilesh, like founder of Uptalk, and this is Dhruva Payangle. So Dhruva is my first mentor, like from like few years, and he has been throughout this journey of my JE BitSat, and throughout my startup journey also, like previous venture also, he was with me.
My name is Dhruva Payangle. I am 22 years old, and this year I'll be graduating from BITS Pilani Goa campus. I've been doing a dual degree, so we'll be graduating in July this year. When we were in second year of college, my batchmate Kushal and we started a company called Phodu Club to help students with mentorship and doubts that they get alongside their preparation, which ended up becoming quite big. We started to take it seriously from the third year onwards, and eventually, like we have pursued it full time now. So
But
that's what is
apart from
happening.
that,
Like we have a team of 20 plus folks who are working continuously to ensure that everything is on track while I am away or while Kushal is
like
away. Both of us are managing two different things. So Kushal mostly manages things that are like related to product, academic products, book, which is very popular, and I mostly look after community and marketing and other operations, which like day-to-day operations basically. So yeah, I mean, both of us have equally split the responsibilities. So it's very important. I mean, एक नहीं होगा तो दूसरा नहीं चल पाएगा.
100%, it's like do hero wala story.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, like, even I joined Photo Club when, like, approximately when 6 months was left to my exam. And I was with Alan, I was with like all the online course, like, for 2 years. But what I learned in 6 months, like I still remember it even after like 3 years. So big credit to Photo Club for this. So I don't know how they do it, but they do it in a very organized way that I still remember the stuff. I the first questions of the Photo Club wala book. So everything is fun. So I just wanted to understand, Dhruva. So how did you get an idea to start Photo Club?
Um, so it started from a very personal experience that both Kushal and I faced. We basically were in very different situations in 12th standard. I'm from Goa and I did my uh, JE prep from Goa itself. Well, Kushal went to Kota, which is like the hub for JE prep. Both of us felt a common problem, which was revolving around guidance and lack of personal attention. So we thought, why not do something that can help students with this particular aspect? A lot of doubts that you face alongside your preparation, you cannot really ask your coaching teachers or your parents because the life in coachings is really fast and every teacher has hundreds of students to cater to. So they're not able to give you personal attention as such. And on the side, sometimes you're also shy to share your problems with your parents or your teachers. So we just thought that a student would be much more comfortable to share their problems with a senior who's like 1 or 2 years older to them than the others. So we just thought of becoming a platform which connects the students with the seniors. So that was the primary objective. Um, as you mentioned that you learned some things from Photo Club which you hadn't learned before. That's primarily because we are trying to build a culture that is not just centered around test prep, but also looking at life as a whole. So we try to give learnings and insights from experiences that help you throughout your life or at least your youth instead of just helping you in the preparation. So that's why it makes it slightly more personal and impactful.
Okay. So coming from such a prestigious college, do you think like it helps for a startup, people with idea of getting a startup? So does it help coming from a prestigious college, or like from any college they can start a startup, or like?
So you can definitely start from wherever you are. It's like ultimately it all boils down to you. But having a great college network does benefit and does complement your energy. So, like for example, let's say if I want to, um, let's say, launch a book that we did when we were doing the affordable set question bank. We had no experience in making a book, and it was like two third year college students are trying to make a book. So there's a lot involved when you want to make something like a book. You need to have the printer, you need to have the publisher, you need to have distribution. There's a lot of things involved. Now, when I was facing difficulties with this, Kushal and I sent a message in the BITS alumni group, and there were a lot of people who knew really good publishers, really good parties that could help us with the book process. So it does make things easier for you than usual.
One
Cool.
more thing is like how did you build this community of people? So initially, when you have a product and when you have an idea, it is very tough to build community. So how did you build this community of such amazing backers?
So ultimately, it all boils down to the values of the community. So it's basically like you need to know, okay, what is the nature of the group you're creating, and how do you want to deal with people inside it. When we started, we are, obviously we had a YouTube channel, so posted about the community over there, got initial traction from students over there, and after that, it was basically about how do we maintain the culture of the community. So लोग तो आते ही रहेंगे, people do come, people do go, but what they keep within themselves and what they take forward is the memories and the experience that they get. So we just try to build a very open culture that enables the person in front of us to trust us really well. Something that has um, a structure, but it's just the vibe of it that makes it open. वैसा
I
है.
totally agree in this
So
part
if you
because I was in Allen group also before. That people used to hesitate a lot of just for asking one question. But in Photo Club group, everyone asks like a lot of questions, and no one is hesitating for that asking a question.
Yeah, it's very strange actually. Any group you take and you put Phodu Club in front of it, it automatically becomes active. Like we face problems with over activities in group. Generally, communities face problem with lack of activity. We have problems with overactivity, which is a good problem to have. It's a much better problem to solve. So I think ultimately it just boils down to what what are you emitting and what energy are you transferring to the other person. So both Kushal and I are very soft spoken, like the type of people we are. We don't really believe in aggression. We're very soft when it comes to dealing. So probably that is being transferred to all of our teammates. So whenever we are onboarding a mentor or onboarding any teammate, the onboarding process that we have, the selection process that we have is very different. We prefer people who have been through stuff and they know how to express themselves. So we are not just looking for someone who's in IIT Bombay CS. We would probably prefer someone who's in IIT Bombay Metallurgy or any like good college ka lower branch if they are better at expression than the one with a better score.
Cool. And lastly, if someone from the audience wants to be a YouTuber and wants to be a content creator, so any tips for that?
So I think you need to like know what is your purpose behind content creation. So let's say for example, if you want to create a YouTube channel and create YouTube videos, it's really nice if you have some reasons to do it. If it's just for fame or something like that, that is also cool, but that will not take you too far. It will not take you like till the ultimate maximum. That's what I feel. I think within you, you should definitely have some of the other reasons to do something, especially in today's world where the information and you know data is so much accessible. You could just talk to ChatGPT and figure out what are the reasons for you. So uh, but yeah, when you are starting, understand and accept that content creation is a very long-term process, and that you have to be out there every single day without fail if you want to become noticeable and if you want to become big enough to be remembered. So most people start creating content, but they don't uh, push through during the tough times. They fall apart when days are tough. Obviously, when days are tough, you tend to fall apart, but that's the time you should keep yourself together and keep going. Even though now we have created so many social media pages, it it's not easy to start a new page. You do have experience, you do have that tajurba जो भी बोलते हैं उसको, but it's like a new day, it's like a new thing. You have to take it with a pinch of salt and start fresh. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a long term game.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. Man. You're welcome.